You have to get a needle?
Yeah.
Okay, why don't you eject that?
Alright.
Take out CD. Put in another.
There, yeah, your news.
Sing
Ooh. Well, I'm impressed. All the rest.
When he was 3, Dad and I met with Dr. Raymond Adams, who was the head pediatric neurologist there, and excuse me, sat with us and told us that Russell, the long and the short of it is that Russell, based on all the tests they ran, Russell, he felt was autistic. And at that point, me being a young mother of, maybe I was 24 years old at that point, had no idea what autism was.
So how old was Russell?
Russell was 5. Russell was 5. I'm sorry, he was 5 years old. And they said take him home and put him in an institution because he's never going to amount to much, and go on with your life. And of course, that's not what I did.
It's cool. Let me show you this. See what I did? This is the stuff I made. This one, and all the stuff I made over here.
I like it. That's cool.
Yeah.
Can you tell me about some of the stuff you made?
This one, and this one I did the other day. I did this one too. I'm like,
Oh, I like it.
yeah.
What's it called?
It looks like a building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
That was my mother's. That's me. This I got stuff from puzzles, my medals, my cards, my wallet, my stuff, my gum, my watch. So it's not. This kid broke my watch. The kids broke it.
Oh, they did?
The Jag.
I'm sorry.
And I did. It's not good, Emily.
Yeah.
I did. I had to tell Stephanie. It's not very nice, Emily. That's Donna, Donnie. That's my mother, me, Jack. Everybody's all my family. Yes, Emily.
Do you love your family?
Yeah.
What we've done is we've created an environment where he's, like I said earlier, if you don't accept me, then you don't accept. If you don't accept Russell, you're not accepting me. His comfort level, I think, is best with us because he knows what he can expect. He knows what he can expect at Humor and he knows what he can expect at the J, but I think it's that other level of interaction that is critical for him.
This I got this from this I got from the art show. That one I got from the WABC.
Oh, the news?
Yeah.
Nice. When was your art show?
Was the last week from Tuesday.
Did you ever envision that Russell would be this master artist?
Never in my wildest dreams. Never. I think it's wonderful. I think it's like a dream come true for him, that he's found something that he enjoys and that people around him enjoy and that he can be known for. I mean, known for in the family or in his friends, that he is an artist and people respect him and like his art and want to buy his art, and I'm just overwhelmed with it.
This is the first time I've seen him do art, and I can tell by looking at him, he's into it, and I can see him continuing it.
He approaches a painting with an understanding that he knows what he's doing, and he knows when he's finished. Yeah, and initially I used to say, I think we're finished now. And that's pretty common with some people that I've worked with, where you feel like, or I feel like, okay, we could go on to something else. This looks finished. He knows now when it's finished, which is great. And so he has confidence, and he doesn't seem to have doubt, where a lot of artists, including myself, might doubt. When he was working on 4 paintings, and I looked at him and I said, you're so prolific, Russell. And then I explained what prolific meant, and he seemed to understand that. And I taught him to say I am prolific. And as he was learning him, or looking at him, and he's listening, he follows conversations really well. And as I was teaching him, like I'm doing now, I got tears in my eyes. Russell touches my heart. And that's why I like to work with him, because there's power in his innocence and his sweetness, and he's a good person.
That's me. That's Ellie and May. And this is Ellie and May from Camp Soar.
Camp Soar?
Yeah, Camp Soar.
How many times did you go to Camp Soar?
Monday and Tuesday and Friday.
The article in the paper was about the fund cutting at UMar. A couple of the kids were caught in funding, and Russell was one of them. So there's a girl that is a member of the JCC. She writes for the Charlotte Observer, and she wrote an article about it, interviewed Russell and I about the fund cutting and what Russell does and how will you handle it. And what we did was with Lauren's suggestion and help, we did a GoFundMe account where people have donated money to keep Russell in UMar until the state decides to possibly give back funding for the program.
If they even do that.
Exactly, if they do it, which we don't know. If they had not had that fund account, Russell would not be going to UMar anymore, because I couldn't afford to send him. Other things in his life that were taken away from him, I think he handled. But this, I think he'll definitely be emotionally hurt from it. I really do.
What about regression?
Oh, I think he probably would regress if he had nowhere else to go. And right now he's aged out in a lot of areas. He's 48, and there's not much out there for him. People say, oh, well, we'll hire him. He could do that. No, it's not like that. It's not as easy as everybody thinks it is to have a developmentally disabled adult or an adult with a disability work somewhere. If you think about it, where have you gone lately that you've seen someone working where you've been? I mean, I've seen a few, but they're not out there. And it's sad. They need a place to go. They need a place to go as they get older.
Like Mary Quay Contrary?
Yes.
What's your favorite part of the day here, Lucy?
Drawing pictures.
Yeah?
Animals.
Yeah?
Flowers, ostrich.
Yeah, you do a lot of
Yeah,
flowers.
Lauren, let me tell you, Lauren.